All right, so you want to add some content to a page, and to do so, we have to use the Design Plus toolbar. When you go into your edit option, right, you'll get a little rocket ship in the top right corner. If you don't have a rocket ship, then you can hit Alt, Option, Shift, D, and that'll pop it up. This is what our Design Plus toolbar looks like, and it's fresh for this year, so a little bit of a change from previous years. Also, you'll want to keep in mind moving forward, if you've used the previous one called the Legacy toolbar, you'll have to use this new one because the Legacy bar will be going away. With that said, one of the first things you'll want to do is add a theme. So under Getting Started section, you can go ahead and choose a theme. It'll automatically give you a theme here based on some of your designs from your other courses or whatever's already standardly suggested. You can check the style option and choose some of these other ones too. So whichever one you feel is the best for you. Now, once you choose your theme, the nice thing is you can go ahead back over here and add whatever you need to. Let's say this is English 10. I might just put E10 for now, adding content with Design Plus. Excellent. So there's kind of my title at the top. Now, one of our next important things to do is if this is important in your grand scheme, you might want to add a banner. So you can choose a banner image, right? So that at the top of your page, your readers and your students can have some kind of visual. You can also choose a link grid if you want to. Now, I usually avoid these two things on my regular assignments and my regular pages, just so that the pages don't get too crazy with too much going on. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them just for now. The next important step to keep in mind is using content blocks. And content blocks are really nice because they separate your page into very easy to handle sections. So I'm going to go back to Getting Started and I'm going to choose content block. All right, it's going to go ahead and add my first content block for me. Kind of just a basic one, right? It has a title and then what content is going in. The really nice thing about content blocks and the Design Plus toolbar is there are a ton already created and generated for you. All you have to do is choose them over here. As you can see me scrolling through them, they each have an icon also. So let's say I want to do a reading section. It's added a reading section so I can add on to what my list of reading assignments are for that particular case. The other nice thing is let's say that I don't want to keep this as readings. Let's say I just want to call this homework or async work, right? I can also head over here to my icon picker and choose a different icon. What would be a good one for homework? Let's say a pencil. A pencil is a good one. Oh yeah. All right, as you can see, my icon changes right there. The new Design Plus toolbar also makes it really easy to do things like add a navigation bar. Head over here and add your basic navigation bar. Under navigation, there you go. You can title it and then give some quick links to other places that students might need to go. A really cool thing too that it offers is more interesting headers. So the centered hero and the centered white version of the hero. Some awesome content ideas. One of my favorites is this last one, the image with offset overlaid text. When you add that, you can add a picture with some text over it. Pretty cool and pretty easy to use. This first one's pretty awesome too, to make a quick explanation and some kind of visual that you need to attach with it. It also offers a few other things, these things called cards, which separates essentially your section into columns with some kind of creative backgrounds if you want to. And then last but not least, if there's a time that you want to include any part of the course syllabus into your product, you can do that as well. So the nice thing about the Design Plus toolbar is it gives you some really easy and quick go-to things to make your presentation of your pages look even better and more well designed.